Hey, this is Nico from BMT. Right now I'm here at Echo's Reverb showroom down in Bowery Street, New York City, where they'll be showcasing 20 different brands such as Adidas, FIFA, and Urban Armour gear. I hope you enjoy the show. Alright, so right now I'm here with Max. He'll be talking about the new Faction company who do skis and like snowboarding and such. Max, what can you tell us about Faction's ski gear over here?
So Faction is an extremely popular brand name in the industry right now. We're really happy to have them on the Echoes team. New to the line this year, they'll have the Prime series, and we have here the Prime 2.0. This is one of the most stable, versatile skis that you'll be able to find. It's got carbon, metal, stuff that really the best ingredients to a super stable, versatile ski. Next up we have the Dictator, which aligns very nicely with the Prime series, but this is female specific, also new to this season. Super stable ski as well. Goes the Dictator 1.0 through 4.0 and gets fatter as the numbers go up. So really, any ski you need, you can go to the Dictator series. Next up, it's one of the lines of skis that changed the entire company of Faction. It's the Candied Tovex line. The line is basically centered around having as much fun as you can on snow. So here we have the Faction Candied 2.0, symmetrical shape, so it's same width in the tip as it is in the tail, so you can ski forwards and backwards just as well. A little bit softer, but that's what you need to have a little bit of fun. So, and this personally is my ski of choice. Awesome ski, but it can still handle everything. And following up, we have the Prodigy Junior, which a lot of companies don't invest too much in their youth skis, but Faction is in every company. Super solid ski based on the same technology they make all their adult skis. Really great ski to start ripping up the park, no matter what age you are.
And also, another company that we're going to be reviewing is the Weston snowboards, where I'm assuming they mostly do snowboards, right? What can you tell us about these snowboards here?
So Weston is a great company based out of Colorado, right outside of Vail and Minturn. And Weston is unique in the way that they want to take a greater responsibility for the consumers who use their products. Twice a month they'll host backcountry excursions in their backyard at Vail Backcountry. Mostly they focus on split boards, but they make solid boards as well. This is really how they made a name for themselves. I have in my hands the Big Chief, award-winning board. They received accolades from backcountry.com and Transworld. This will be unchanged for the upcoming season. Small company, big footprint, great products. And here we have one of their range split boards. It's currently split. It's currently split in half, just so you can see what it looks like when you're going uphill. The range is more all-mountain focus as opposed to the Big Chief, which is the ultimate beefy charger, but super versatile boards, some of the best stuff you can get on the market right now.
It's very nice snowboard. So, I just have a question.
Yeah.
Why are they split?
So this is a split board. Split boards are fairly new to snowboarding. You can essentially put what's called a skin on the bottom of these. It feels like a carpet. You go one way, it feels rough, the other way it feels smooth. So that way you can go up the hill without sliding back down. And basically, snowboarders, if they wanted to ride in the backcountry, they had to ski. So the innovation of the split board is that it allows snowboarders to still do the sport that they love in a man-powered way rather than machine-powered.
That's very nice. So, what are the prices for the Weston snowboards?
For Weston, they'll be retailing at $800 to $900 depending on the model. Split boards are somewhat of a higher price point, but it's definitely worth the investment if you are interested in getting out in the backcountry and getting away from the machine-powered resorts. And then again, some of the best made boards on the market right now.
All right. And for the Faction skis, how much are they worth?
So Faction, based on their build quality, the materials they use come at somewhat of a higher price point, but you're getting everything you pay for. So the Candieds, Tovexes come at 700 range, and these also are in the 600 and 700 range.
So these are projected? Right, prices.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Nico, signing out. Alright, so right now I'm here with Billy, and he's going to be tackling all the cycling things that are here at the showroom today. Billy, would you mind telling us about all these?
Sure. So our company does a lot of work in the cycling space. We're all active cyclists, and we love biking. A lot of the products cross over, and they're not used just for bike. But I'll run you through a lot of the cycling-centric stuff. So I'll grab one real quick. So this is from a company called Silca. They make inflation products, so bicycle pumps, and then they also make tools. This crosses over really nicely. This tool set, I use it all the time at my home for working on my children's toys, for fixing things around the house. It's all magnetic, and you can use all these different bits. So it's a full range of tools in a really, really nice wooden box. Their tagline is passion and performance. Definitely best in class, and high price point, but a great, great product. So this is Silca. They do a lot of bicycle pumps, and their tools are relatively new to the market, and we're really excited to be showing them off.
Wow, these look very nice.
I'll show you some other stuff real quick. So especially here, we're here in New York City for the pop-up. Security and bike theft, I'm sure, and I know because I used to hang out here quite a bit, is a big deal in New York City. Riese Locks makes some amazing bicycle locks. They're a German-based company. You'll see a lot of bike messengers riding around with a chain on their waist. So this essentially does that exact same function, but in a compact design. So this is one of the highest rated locks on the market. Just unlock it, pop that out. You can wrap it around a tree, parking meter. You're able to get your front wheel in there. It's really a well-designed product and super high security. So what they say is if you're 20% of what your bike costs is what the lock should cost as well. So if you've got a bike that's over a couple $100, you should invest more than $20 or $30 on a lock.
Right.
That way you don't have to invest in another bicycle. Sure.
Right. All right. And the other products over here?
So these are all safety and security from Avis. They've got a few helmets which just launched recently. Both commuter, kind of mountain bike, but it's a full range of safety and security, including saddles and bike wheels are the things that are stolen most often.
Right.
So this is a way that you don't even have to think about it, and it's not going to be an issue. This is called the Avis Nut Fix. When the bike is standing up and it's locked to a pole, hopefully using an Avis lock, but regardless of what you're using, you can't access the bolt to unscrew this. So a bike thief could not take this off without a multitude of tools that they wouldn't have on them. But when you turn this over, you can access the nut and you can take the seat post out. But when it's standing up, you literally can't pull that off. So it means that your wheels, this is the hub that would go around the bike wheel, same thing. When it's standing up, locked up, you can't get at it. When it's turned, you can take your wheel off to fix a flat or change a tire. But it's one less thing to think about, one less lock to have to carry because it's already on your bike.
Right.
It's already secure.
That's very interesting. And how does it work so that when it stands up, it can't be moved, but when it's down, it moves?
There's a ball bearing inside that's holding everything in place.
Okay.
So when it's sideways, that's when it unlocks. And when it's upright, there's no way to move it.
And how much do those cost?
The price varies based on the SKU size. All the Avis products, these range between $40 and $60 a set for these, and then the locks go from $80 to $100 on up based on your bike.
Good, no. Good, I wasn't it.
So, onto this showers pass. What do these people work on? Do they work on jackets and socks? Let me hear.
Jackets, socks, waterproof apparel, lifestyle apparel. This is not just for cycling. A lot of this stuff carries over just into general active lifestyle, trail running, hunting, fishing, hiking. Awesome waterproof jackets, amazing mountain biking shorts, some of their lifestyle apparel. This is a merino and bamboo Henley that they sell. Comes in both men's and women's. So their stuff ranges from super high performance apparel, everyday carry lifestyle, leave it in your bag and forget about it, but you've always got a lightweight waterproof jacket that you can have with you. Their jackets are generally either a 2.5 or 3 layer waterproof membrane. Lots of awesome features on the jacket. Drop down tail so it hangs a little bit lower and back for when you're riding your bike. Amazing ventilation. And they actually do all their own fabrics proprietary. So this is not something you buy off the shelf and just pop into a jacket and decide the color. They go through and they want different layers of fabric on different parts of the jacket. It's really quite a nice piece.
Can these jackets be used on all seasons, say spring, winter, any of them?
Yep. Yeah, they absolutely can. They're highly breathable, fully waterproof. So spring, fall, even into the summer, if you're going to get caught in a downstorm, you're going to want a jacket like this.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
On to 1000 Riese Muller. These are very interesting bikes. The front of this has like a carriage. Could you explain this?
Yeah, so this is Riese Muller. They're a German company. Amazing German design. These are their e-bikes. E-bikes are definitely a big piece of the cycling market these days in the United States. This bike is their e-cargo bike called the Load. It has a 200-pound capacity up front, so this literally can replace a car for you. Carry your kids in here, carry groceries, do whatever you need to do, and you can do it all without the use of a car. So the cost of the bike is offset by the fact that you're not having to pay for car insurance, car payment, gas. All you got to do is replace the tires and the batteries every couple years, and you're good to go.
And how much is the price for this?
Riese Muller ranges between about $4,000 and $8,000 for the bikes. So these are definitely extraordinarily high-end, well-made cargo bikes. This is premium product, and it's actually the top tier of the e-bike market. So this is definitely the best that there is.
And I've never even heard of cargo bikes. This is a really interesting concept. So this can completely replace cars and such.
Yep, it can absolutely replace a car. If you've got a place that you can store this in and around your apartment, lock it up. There's no reason that you need a car. You can take your kids to school, you can go to the grocery store, you can run errands. Earlier this summer I took one and I actually put an air conditioner for my apartment inside there and carried it back home.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What about this bike?
So this is their e-adventure bike.
Okay.
This is full, both of these are full suspension, but this is a full suspension bike. It's meant to take you a little bit farther on your bike ride than you would normally go. So gravel roads, taking you off the bike path and out of the city and getting you into nature and allowing a lot more people. There are folks that do this all the time on regular bikes, but this allows you to go further, and it makes it far more accessible to a broader spectrum of folks. The other thing about Riese Muller is all these run on batteries.
Oh, okay.
So you have to charge the battery about every 50 miles. Riese Muller has dual battery technology. So they have 2 batteries that are working together in harmony. So you get 100 miles out of this. My commute to and from work is about 8 miles a day total. So I can go all week with both of these batteries without having to charge it. Just charge it on the weekend and you're good to go.
Wow. And I just have a question. What do the batteries use? Do they make it easier to use the bike, or?
It's pedal assist. So when you push, there's a motor inside, and the motor is helping drive you. And there's 4 different levels. There's Eco, Turbo, Touring. There's a couple different modes that you can have it on, and you can get more assist or less assist based on the gradient. If you're going up a hill, you're going to want it on the highest level with the motor working at you.
Right.
And you can get it either in 20 or 28 mile an hour motors. So you can have it either way. There's a lot of different customized options that you can have on the bike.
So how fast, or how fast have you ever gone on a motorized cycle?
I've gone downhill on this thing at over 45 miles an hour.
45.
Uphill, you can go 28 miles an hour uphill using very, very little energy. But this is pedal assist, so you still have to pedal while you're going.
Right,
You're still
right.
getting exercise, you're still working out, but you've got help from the motor, which on a big hill can help you tackle something that you otherwise wouldn't do on a normal bike.
Right. Wow, this is very interesting. I also have never heard of motorized bikes like this. That's very interesting. Wow, thank you. What about these ones over here?
Otto Lock. This is a bicycle lock. It's a theft deterrent. There are 3 bands of stainless steel and Kevlar inside of there, and it all moves around. So when somebody's trying to use bolt cutters, they can cut through the first layer, but the Kevlar makes everything move, so you can't cut all the way through. So this is a great lock if you're going out on a bike ride, going to the coffee shop. You can still see your bike, but you're not right next to it. It's definitely not a overnight leave your bike in New York City lock, but it is a I'm going to go inside and run an errand or go to the grocery store and my bike is still going to be there in an hour kind of lock. And these cost $60 and come in a couple different sizes and colors. And the company is called Otto Lock, based out of Portland, Oregon. They're made entirely in the United States of America.
Wow. All right. And these jackets, are there for these jackets, and shirts, are there any difference between these and the other ones?
So Castelli and Sportful make performance product for cycling. These pieces right here actually won the Tour de France this year.
Really?
Well, not this jersey.
Oh, okay. I was
but
about to
this
say.
same exact style jersey won the Tour de France. So Team Sky is sponsored by Castelli. They won the Tour. This is their lightweight summer offering. It's great for climbing, for really, really hot days in the saddle, along with the bibs that are the bottom that goes with it. And Castelli and Sportful make a range of products for all weather, all cycling conditions, all year long, from overshoes for your shoes that you're cycling in, all the way up to gear for your head. So they've got you covered from head to toe, literally.
Wow. So these are more for like the sport.
This is more for sport. If you're going to be doing performing, competing, going for super long road rides, this is the top tier product that you'd be using, tested at the absolute highest level of the sport, oftentimes wind tunnel tested and used by the best professional athletes in the world.
How much do these price range for?
The range varies. It depends on what you want. So there's some more lower end price point stuff that's not lower end, but about $100, $150 for stuff,
okay.
going all the way up to $400 for some of the jackets and tops.
Wow.
It all depends on what you want. So the peak performance stuff that Team Sky is using to win the Tour de France, it's going to cost a little bit more money, but you're getting an awful lot more performance out of it. And then you can go down to enthusiast level stuff where you're casually cycling on the weekends. You're not going to be spending 6 to 8 hours a day on your bike, in which case you want to have the most comfortable, best performing product there is.
All right. So these are very interesting companies. Are these shoes specially made for biking?
They are. They are casual SPD sneakers. So when you clip into your bicycle, that's the cleat that allows you to clip into the pedal. These are oftentimes, and in almost all cases with the exception of DZR, these are off the sole, so it's like you're wearing tap dancing shoes when you're walking around. This is meant so you can transition seamlessly off the bike into your day-to-day life and not look like you just biked somewhere.
Right.
So if you're going to go out to a fancy dinner, you can wear the Turin boot, which is a men's Chelsea boot with a zipper, also SPD compatible. Wear that with dress pants and transition right off your bike into a nice dinner and then hop right back on your bike and go home.
That's very interesting. That's really cool.
Yeah, they're a great brand.
Wow. Oh, this one says H2O waterproof.
This one is their H2O waterproof. This is actually vegan leather, so the whole shoe is vegan.
Wow.
It has a breathable waterproof membrane inside the shoe, so it breathes. It's not like you're constricted and you've got a lot of sweaty feet, so your shoes and your feet stay dry, and you're looking stylish while you're doing it.
All right.
Yeah.
So the Shift Black over here, it shows how the mechanism ties to the pedal.
Yep.
How does that exactly work though?
So you push down to engage, and you push out sideways to unclip.
Ah, okay.
So you just pop right in. See if I can do this with... It's much easier when you have your body weight. Just pushing down with your arms, but clip in, and then you're completely engaged with the pedal. You get the full benefit as you're pedaling upwards. You're gaining power and momentum. You get about 30% more power when you're clipped in than when you're just riding on flat pedals.
So your feet never slip off pedals and such?
Never slip off pedals. You're connected to the bike. More power. Because you're kind of part of the bike, it enhances the riding experience. It's just a great way to ride.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir. Thank you for the interview.
All right. You're welcome.
This is Nico signing out.